What it do? What it do? What it do? It's your boy. It's your boy. Get on up in here, man. Y'all get on up in here. Get on up in here, man. Get on up in here. Get on up in here, man. Get on up in here, man. What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? Get on up in here. It's that time, man. It's that time. Man, I've been tired. I've been working 10-hour shifts, y'all. I've been tired. Chris Harlow said, I mean, this, this, this title should be common sense. It should be, Chris. It should be. Yeah, it should be, man. It should be. But shit, it ain't to some people. It ain't to some, man. It ain't to some. Trust that. Man, ooh, I'm feeling kind of sick too, man. Like I'm catching a cold. 5'9" up in the house. What it do? What it do? What it do? Up in here, man. And we got 5 people up in here, man. Somebody got to say something, man. What it do? What it do? What it do, Snipe? What it do? Yeah, man, we got 10 people up in here. I've been working these 10-hour shifts, man. I ain't been able to do it live. Been too tired. Man. Hey, y'all get on up in here, man. Get on up in here, man. Get up in here, man. Get up in here, man. Get up in here. If you 60, 40, 30, hey, man, you trying to be a street nigga, you fail. You fail. Give that shit up. Give it up. Mo 7-4 up in the house. What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? Darnell Moore up in the house. Solo up in here. Chevy C up in here. What's up, baby? What's good? What's good? What's good? Blade, I'm kicking back in the cut. That's what I'm talking about. Check it out, man. 30, 40, 50, 60. If you're trying to be a street nigga now, it's too late, man. And the reason I'm saying this, you fail. You fail. I mean, it's obvious. If you waited this long to want to get in the streets and try to do some shit to be in the streets, hey man, you the biggest damn fool in America, man. You fail for real, man. Facts. Listen to me, man. They fail for real. You feel me? They fail. They didn't fail me. They failed themselves. They didn't fail you. They failed themselves. They still trying to be that dude they was. Watch this, man. JC up in the house. If a dude is in his 30s, I'm gonna give you your 20s. You in your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, 60s. You trying to be a street nigga, you already failed. It's too late for that. So if you got kids, how about being a father? It ain't never too late in being a father. See, a child can have 100 daddies, but a child can only have one father. That's the one that's responsible for him and taking care of him. Facts, especially when most start at 10 or less, depending on the era. Say it again, man. Watch this. What I don't get is, how can a cat catching a cold, man? I don't even know why. But I know 10 hours shifts and working late at night, catching this bus and train, getting cold. Sick, excuse me. The cold part is I see this shit on YouTube. And these dudes get on YouTube, they put 100 on it. They go back in the day. Now, I'm not one to try to blow up our gang activities, not going to prison, right? I talk about my gang experiences. I don't want another child to experience what I experienced in life. I talk about being in prison. I most definitely don't want them to go to prison. But I will say this, the choice is theirs. Anything you do in your life, it's your choice. But when you're a grown-ass man with kids and grandkids, you trying to be a banger, a street nigga, it's too late, man. Don't fail yourself again because you failing them. Your kids is looking at you. Black men need to start being more responsible and setting more examples. Not all of us, but some of us. I used to be some of them, that part of some of us. I could never set a proper example. I wasn't setting a proper example for my first nieces and nephews, my little cousins. So I was in prison majority of their life. I was in prison majority of their life, right? And it's sad, but now I'm out here being a part of their kids' life. I'll be damned if I go to prison and not try to be in their life. Y'all just don't know how I feel. Some of you who ain't never been to prison don't know how I feel, man. To love somebody but not be able to hug that person, talk to that person you want to talk to, right? And that's how it was for me. I was in prison and I couldn't call when I wanted to. I had to wait till they run phone calls for the section I was in. Right then, if I didn't work, only got one phone call a month. Hey, Snit, how you doing? Only got one phone call a month. Right? Only got one phone call a month. So when cell phones started hitting prison, I was a big old burden on my homies and my family, right? So I was one of the dudes that was getting phones for $1,500, $1,600. I remember my first phone cost $2,200. Stevie Weavy, Dirt Digger, and Dog bought that motherfucker. About 4 months later, my dumbass Sally. Yeah, I'm gonna call him a dumbass. My dumbass Sally. This dude get caught using my phone. Now we had already had an agreement that if you get caught, you pay for the phone. And he got caught. They wasn't doing no search. He got caught while I was sleeping, 2 o'clock in the morning. He on the phone, talking loud instead of having that speaker headphone in his ear talking. But he was on my phone cheesecake. T-Tuck, my homie T-Tuck, by my next phone. He got to the point where my homies was like telling me, hey man, we tired of getting these phones, man. My nieces now, they piecing up to get me a phone to make me happy. So no, man, I owe it to them to be out here to their kids. And that's what I'm trying to do. I ain't trying to get caught up going to nobody's jail. Chick going to jail for chickens is enough. You understand what I'm saying? I'll be goddamn if I go back to prison. So if you ain't already succeeded at being a street nigga, and I don't know how can you succeed at being one, but you go to prison, make you succeed at being a street nigga? Carrying a gun make you succeed at being a street nigga? Going to the cemetery make you succeed at being a street nigga? Where's the certificate of being a street nigga? Because if you ain't went through none of that, you done already failed then. Those is not the criteria of being a street nigga. Man, I don't even know the criteria of it, man. And all my life, I thought I was a street nigga. But I always say, man, the streets wasn't built for everybody. That's why they got sidewalks. If I'm on the sidewalk, now I'm out them streets. I'm out them streets. I'm not being a part of that street life no more, man. I ain't gonna lie. I can handle it, but I just became wiser and smarter. I just don't want to do it. You understand? What's up, Corey? I just don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it, man. I can't do it. I refuse to do it. My life means too much to me to want to be a part of that street shit again. You understand what I'm saying? I am in a place in my life where I am happy, joyous, and free. I'm content. I'm loving my life. I find reasons to love me each and every day. Being a victim of the streets make you a street nigga. I hear you, Snipe, and Snipe put that one out there. Being a victim of the streets. Well, shit, I guess I was a victim of the streets, man. But I'll tell you this. Because you're a victim of the streets don't mean you're a product of your environment. It means your environment is a product of you. See, that's where we get things twisted too. That's a valid topic. What's the end goal towards it all? Who wins but the systems that's corrupt itself? Say it again, JC. And this is what people don't get, man. Watch this. It's one thing I learned from Melly Mill. If you listen to Melly Mill long enough, you're going to learn something. And Melly Mill always said this, man. Bam, you got it. People always told me I had it, but I was afraid of having it. Today I ain't afraid of having that certain knowledge that I know I'm supposed to have, right? It's cool to be in the streets. It's good to keep an ear to the streets. That way you can keep yourself out of bullshit. If you don't keep your ear to the streets, you're going to get caught up in the shit Brick Baby didn't get caught up in. See, these niggas is trying to be YouTube niggas. They ain't trying to be street niggas, because they were street niggas, they wouldn't talk half the shit they be saying on there. You see the difference how it's rocking now versus the old time. Hell yeah, story time. Hell yeah, see, watch this, man. Back in the day, and I ain't taking nothing from some of these young dudes on there. Trust this, right? I ain't taking nothing from none of them. What's up, James Cash? I ain't taking nothing from none of them, right? But I tell you this, and I guarantee you this. Back in the day, these 85% of them dudes you see on YouTube, these young cats that putting 100 on it, back in my era, they wouldn't have survived, man. Back in my era, they wouldn't have survived in that LA County jail, let alone in prison, let alone on the streets. They'd have got ate up. Oh, the piranhas would have ate them up, man. They would have ate them up. The piranhas would have ate them up, man. They couldn't have hung. There's a lot of busters out here jealous of the founder OG Raymond Watts. Hey, you absolutely right. And I don't know, half of these niggas didn't even know Raymond, James. Trust me, little homie, they ain't even know Raymond. A lot of these niggas be on here shouting they knew Raymond, but they didn't know Raymond. They hate on him. Now I took this and I learned this from Crazo. They're all jealous of the Crip. It's the Crip founder, OG1. Watch this, homie. That's the only OG. Ain't no other OG. That's the only OG. Everybody else, that's a title earned, not just given. Raymond is the only OG Crip, man. Bottom line. And people need to understand that. And this is what people, Raymond is the face of Crip, but it's a new era. It's a new era. It's a new face of Crip. I learned that from Baby Crazo. And I accepted that concept he gave me. You never got to explain yourself once. Say it again, man. Thank you. But what I'm saying is, you got dudes that want to believe Raymond. Some dude come in and said, man, when Raymond came home, he started East Coast Crips. Hey, homie, let me share something. I ain't hear East Coast Crips in like 80. Raymond got killed in 79. It was the East Side Crips. I ran with 8-9 neighborhoods. Kill Mac up in the house. What's up, Crippin? What's up with you, Kill Mac? Slam Bam, thanks you, man. Listen to Kill Mac. We gonna even talk about your boy Bronny James too, man. Bronny James ain't ready for the NBA. They say he'll fake crow. What's up with that? But basically what I'm saying to y'all is this, man. We can't get away from Crip history. Kill Mac in here ain't stroking. I always tell you want gang stories, go to Kill Mac shit. You want this real true raw shit, YouTube, come to me. You want that intellectual shit, go to Melly Mill. But if you want genuine fact checking about gang banging and gang members, go to Kill Mac. Don't go tapping in. Watch this, man. These dudes get on YouTube. They like trolls. They go to everybody else shit. They go to everybody's shit, right? And they want to find reasons to try to discredit what this person is saying or what that person is saying without fact checking themselves. Every hard motherfucker on YouTube that been in prison that had to go to a 180, they believe. Every hard motherfucker had to be on the level 4. No, you ain't have to be on no level 4. First time I went to prison, before I hit DBI, I stopped at CRC. And we got rolled up out of that. I was there about 2-3 months. We got into it with the Damus, and we went straight to DBI. But when I first got to CRC, man, it was a hotel. They had back doors. You just rolled through that motherfucker. The first day I was there, the first night, a Hispanic dude got off the bus with me and got killed. So level 4s ain't the only violent prison. All prisons is violent, because ain't that who they send to prison? Violent people, they say. So don't think because you tough because you went to a level 4. Man, I was scared every day in old folks in San Quentin, new folks in Salinas Valley, Pelican Bay. I was scared as a motherfucker in them prisons. I just wasn't too scared not to have a knife, but I was scared. I went to sleep every night. Before I went to sleep every night, I was praying I wouldn't be nobody's victim. I'd rather be the suspect than the victim. And this is what them dudes, some of them ain't gonna admit to you. They want you to believe when they go to the county jail, what's up, cuz? What's up, blood? Let me get that. It's easy to call your own out, but blacks ain't the only ones shooting at each other games. It's other people shooting in your hood. They come in that county jail. So you can't sit up and say you wasn't around nobody that killed your home. Most dudes that been on yours were dudes that killed their homies. You ask them, did they take off? Hell no. Because to take off create chaos. Yet they want to talk about dudes that was on the paperwork saying they got cut on. You guys got them XCO, whatever the fuck is it, ass talking about BGFs, ABs, and Crips and Bloods. And he's saying UBNs, CCOs, Blue Notes, and Bloodlines got cut on. I ain't never had no cut on me. I'm just CCO. But no cut on my cripping. That validated my cripping. It enhanced my cripping. Then people need to understand this. You listen to these toxic ass people on here that all they want to do is manipulate other shows. They go on each other. They try to create content. I said this. I ain't stroking Kev Mack because he up in there. I said this on one of my last lives. I ain't never seen Kev Mack delete no motherfucking comments. I ain't never seen him delete no comments. I done seen people say some of the weirdest shit on Kev Mack. I ain't never seen him delete a comment. You dudes, some of these dudes get on here just to create drama, man. And YouTube wasn't meant to create drama. But it came full pledge to me like a ton of bricks the other day. When gang members found out they could get paid for it on YouTube, shit, they brought the drama. Can't nobody just get money and be happy. In order to get money, niggas want to create chaos and getting the money. You ain't got to create chaos getting money. You understand what I'm saying? You don't have to create chaos to get the money, man. Just get the money. You don't have to come in shows talking shit, disrespecting nobody, telling nobody how you done raped some girls. That's some sick, pathetic ass shit. You hear a grown ass man. Yeah, bam, back in your hood, I raped your homegirls. Man, that's some pathetic ass shit. You say these women names that you raped, knowing they got kids. Their kids might watch YouTube. Now, how the fuck you think their kids supposed to feel? You do say some of the most disrespectful, but I warned the shit y'all say on here, y'all think it's good. Man, he goes out, he's talking to their kids. I'm just keeping it 100, Kev Mack. Watch this, man. Unsolved mysteries can get solved listening to YouTube. You feel me, Kev Mack? If they just listen to half the shit they be saying, yet they want to try to tell somebody else, you need to stop drinking on your show. You cuss too much. But shit, man, if you're going to pray, you need to pray and listen to God. Because YouTube is where people tell on themselves at, man. We all know who's in here. We all know the police is watching and listening. We all know somebody want to be tougher than the next nigga. Watch this, man. Again, if you 30, 40, 50, 60, if you ain't already been validated as a street nigga, you fail. Stop trying to be that street nigga because it ain't going to happen. OG Bam, mental illness is a real thing with those other washed up motherfuckers. They mind right. They mind not right. And you're absolutely correct on that, man. Watch this. We all got some form of mental issues. Shit. I tried to get out the shoe one time. Big Squirt said, man, you got to see the psych when you get out the shoe, man. Man, listen to me, man. I go see the psychologist in Pelican Bay. I tell him, man, I'm hearing voices. He said, what the voices tell you? I said, I'm Killer Blood. He said, man, get your ass up out of here, man. You're a trip on with that shit. I ain't no right thing to say, right? I couldn't see myself spitting feces and shit all on me to get out the shoe. You get these dudes, man, get on YouTube. YouTube is meant to enlighten and educate. We doing ourselves just like we did ourselves a disfavor of being participants in gangs. We doing ourselves a disfavor on YouTube because we go at each other, we disrespect each other. What it do? We disrespect each other. We try to belittle each other, and watch this. We separate each other. Oh, you from Compton? I'm from LA. I ain't never said Compton in LA wasn't the same. But you get dudes that try to make that a topic. And Compton, Los Angeles is the same. It's LA County. We just got different motherfucking mayors. right? It's more motherfuckers in LA hanging in Compton, more motherfuckers in Compton hanging in LA, if you put it like that, right? Then you get dudes that say they love being black, yet they don't want peace. How can you love being black if you don't want peace? Yo, I got to be Kendrick Lamar and say, man, we're gonna go on Brian Hurst and we're gonna do a goddamn music video. We're gonna bring all the gangs together. Oh man, Kendrick Lamar, Fitzgerald up in the house. The world is the ghetto, he say. James Cass say he was in Inglewood. Listen to me, man. If we can't take a page from Kendrick Lamar, or we can't take the page from what they did back in the 90s, we all in the same game. Black folks ain't gonna never say they shit. Y'all sitting up here waiting on somebody else to save you, it ain't gonna happen. The best thing to do is to save yourself. And don't tell me you don't know how to save yourself. If you was an active gang member like I was at one time in my life, and you're no longer active gang member, you save yourself. If you're no longer going back to prison, doing the shit you used to do to get in prison, you save yourself. If you in your kid's life, you save yourself. So don't tell me you don't know how to bring peace and save your community. Because we all know what it takes to bring peace. We all know what it takes to save ourselves. People need to wake up, man, and smell the motherfucking coffee. Let's make it make sense. Don't you love yourself being black? Or do you want to love yourself being something else? I love myself being black, man. I just want peace in my community. And when I say my community, I mean the whole universe of black people, right? It's needed. It's time for us to stop bickering with each other. Watch this. I don't give a fuck who was the toughest crip, who was the toughest blood. Because when I was in prison, some of the motherfuckers that was tough turned soft. Some of the soft motherfuckers turned tough. Let's make it make sense, man. Let's make it make sense, man. Hey Don, move up there. What's up, little homie? Boy, look here. I don't know about y'all, man, but I had a dude ask me the other day, man. Ask for my email, send it to him. I deleted this punk ass. I responded to the email. He said, "You're a fake ass crip, man. How LB can be your partner?" And he killed soft. I say, "Hey, partner, don't even get at me like that. See, the difference between me and that dude is this. I'm a man. And I knew it wasn't personal, it was this big. When you start taking things personal, you might not live to see what you want to see in life. I don't take shit personal, man. Gang banging is business, man. That shit wasn't personal. It's a whole lot of real Christian bloods that set down their business, became personal friends. You got to learn how to separate the real from the fake. And it's the fake dudes that don't want peace. It's the fake dudes that's cancer in our community. Those are the ones that got to get cut out and eliminated. Well, we can get peace. It's just how we gonna get it. Stop subscribing to bullshit on YouTube, man. Stop listening to. Yeah, I'm always cuss. That's part of my vocabulary. Shit, without cussing, I can't be me. But stop listening to dudes that's trying to validate their bullshit. Stop listening to the dudes trying to give you history of gang shit. Don't know what the fuck they talking about. Stop listening to motherfuckers saying they know somebody and didn't know him. Right? I wouldn't give a fuck how big, how small, how in between, how old or how young, in between. If you ain't already that nigga, you ain't gonna never be that nigga. And people need to understand that, man. People need to understand that. Nigga, this might be the only way a nigga can get to know a nigga on YouTube. Because half of these niggas didn't nobody know him, didn't nobody give a fuck about him. Thank you, Rodney Scott. Thank you. What reason do you believe that Raymond Watson was killed? Jealousy. Jealousy. We can go by all the myths and the rumors we want, right? In my opinion, this just Bam's opinion. Jealousy. He was a threat to certain people. He was a threat because you wouldn't have called him to the court. You'd have got out the court. You'd have walked up on him. I had a dude call me to a court the other day. Me and my girl was together, my wife, man. The motherfucker said, "Bam." I said, "I don't walk up the cars, man. I don't walk up the cars. You don't walk up the cars." I was in front of my auntie, man. I don't walk up the cars, partner. Right? But I believe it was out of jealousy, envy. He was a threat. He was a threat. Watch this, man. Every gang member that got killed by their own got killed because they was threats over some form of envy. Simple as that. They couldn't see Raymond with them hands, so they had to take him out. To a certain degree, jealousy played a major role, but he was a threat to a handful of dudes that turned on him. Here, kid, man. And then that I deal in reality, man. Watch this. I had a little bit of Raymond in me, Mac, Salty, all them dudes. And I'm like, look, my recipe of Bam is a gumbo of them, right? And I learned based on their mistakes, because I made some of those mistakes. Like a scoring sumo, them gave me a lot of power in prison. I had a lot of dudes disliking me because of their power, because I didn't know how to handle that power. I didn't mislead nobody. I just pressed the wrong people. Good game, big go. Hit me up. I see you. Thank you, man. Thank you. But listen to me, man. I'm gonna hit you later on too, man. But listen to me. People need to understand this and understand the word. In order for us to be successful and to love each other, we got to accept each other's position and what lane we play. Stay in your lane. If you stay in your lane, don't mind your own, you're gonna live long. You come out here, man, trying to be more than the fuck God wants you to be, somebody gonna put you in a position where you can't be that. Gang members are predators. Civilians is predators. Non-affiliates is predators. I don't just point fingers at the bankers. I know affiliates, non-affiliates, and civilians that do what I do. They robbed, they stole, they sold dope, and they paid people to do drive-bys that owed them some money. Some of the civilians and civilians, some of the civilians and non-affiliators was the master manipulators of the game and going at each other. Whether people want to believe that or not. So let's not be on the kick with these dudes be on here saying pips, horses, the non-affiliates. That's just to attract your attention. Non-affiliates is just as gifted as game members. Some of the manipulated gangs, they going at each other, whether y'all want to believe that or not. I can't be long because I got to get ready, kick it up in the heat, and I got to go to work. So I know I've been gone for 3 days. On that note, hey man, if ain't nobody told you they love you, OG fam love you. I'm gonna tap in with your Kev Mac while I'm at work, man. That's the only time I'm sitting the guard shit. If ain't nobody told you they love you, man, OG fam love you. Until then, till the next time, continue being black, continue being successful. Think best dreams, not worst dreams. Enjoy yourself, love yourself. Peace. Stay black. I love y'all, man.